All right, we are live. Just a minute early. But I'm so excited to bring this in to you guys today. So this box is super nice. It even has a peel. That's a nice box. Let me get this out of the way a little bit. Alright, let's open this beauty up. I already sneak peeked. One of the prettiest keyboards I've ever seen. This did not come with it. I just put this in here because I'm probably going to be using it. So we have a nice note. Hey Frank, hope you enjoy building our board. Best, R. This note serves as a confirmation of your order of Aaru65. We are deeply grateful for your trust and support. Hope you're as excited as we are. I love this. Oh, let me turn it up. Sorry. Is that better? And how you doing, pal? So, actually, I should get my switches. I'm going to be throwing the Vertex V1 switches in here today. These are the factory lubed. They sound pretty good. So we have an assembly guide. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. Boring with work, waiting for new switches to arrive. Same here. I ordered the honeycomb switches from Keepfront. I'm excited for those. I like this a lot. This is probably one of my favorite assembly guides. And it looks like it's going to be a little bit more difficult than the previous one, but that's okay. It comes with some stickers. I'm not sure I love the emoji face, but that's their thing, I guess. I got a Geon plate fork because I'm going to try to use it without the plate silicone. This is some nice silicone. And if it doesn't sound that good, then I will stick this back in there, but I think it's going to sound good. Shoot, I don't even know how this goes together. Set that aside for now. So this is the PCB. There are 2 horizontal flex cuts. I don't really know how that's going to work, how that's going to feel, because it's connected right in the center right here. The reset button's on the back of the PCB. This is a pretty nice looking PCB. Kind of sad that they don't have split backspace, but it's not as common as you'd expect. Which one are you talking about? One of the stickers? Oh man. Look at that. That is one of the prettiest weights. Oh, flex cuts. The flex cuts are just these horizontal cuts in the PCB. They're supposed to add a little bit of flex, but I don't know what this is going to do here. So let's put this aside, keep it safe and sound. I'm going to get the board out so we can take a look at it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use these before, except for the Type 65 or something similar. So they have pour-on gaskets. These are silicone, and I'm not really sure what these are for. Plate blocks. We'll have to use the assembly guide. Weight screws, we're going to need that, and then a little ribbon cable. Hey, Optimistic, how you doing? This is the little slider. It's actually, it's kind of overexposed on stream. It's pretty nice. Plastic Bits, welcome. Ooh. That is so shiny. This is super nice. Looks like a gold bar. Dude, it totally does. And I love the attention to detail they put in this. I'm going to hold it up and hopefully it autofocuses. You can see right along the top of the weight, they have hieroglyphics. If that's not attention to detail, I don't know what is. That is out of this world. I'm going to put that back in there for now because we got to start with the stabilizers. How did this go in? Either way, that's all right. So we're going to use some TXAP stabilizers. Well, I'm using the Vertex V1 switches, and those tend to be a little bit on the deeper sounding side, so we'll see. But I would prefer clack, yes. If I could get this open. Don't worry about my beat up mat. Right, this is a clack stream. No, these are actually linears. They're normal pole linears. But we'll see. Oops. Yeah, dude, this packaging is so nice. So I have some extra stabilizer wires in case these ones are a little bit messed up. We'll try it out. This is 6.25U only. That is not. I've actually never used KTT switches, so I can't really give you an answer on that. Yeah, it's just a basic bitch Samsung. And we're going to do a little bit of wire balancing, just for the spacebar. Optimistic, were you in McClacky's stream? Because I remember your name from somewhere. That sounds pretty good. Alright, we're going to get the BDZ, the Krytox, and 2 brushes. And I can't find my curved tweezers, but that's okay. We can use these ones. Don't worry about it. So we're going to need one for shift. Spacebar. Dude, I've been packing up all my stuff because we're moving. Enter and backspace. So, oh, you know what? I have the new GMK stabilizers too, but I can't. I kind of wanted to stay away from those for now. Yeah, so we were packing up because we're going to be moving soon. And I misplaced all my stuff. Oh shit, nice. I'm not trying to hide my face, I just don't have a second camera. And I didn't shave, so. Oh, thanks, Nox. I'll try to make the lubing as painless as possible. That was a lot of lube. Dude, my beard is massive right now. And by massive, I mean overgrown. I look like a weed. I just need to trim it up because it looks pretty gross right now. You know when you let your beard grow out for so long and then you shave it and then you're like, damn, I look good. That's like the high that I live for. It's like normal people's drugs, but that's mine. Oh, crap. I didn't even take out the stems. I was wondering what was missing. I hate lubing stabilizers. I think that's one of the reasons why I like split backspace. When I want to make a board even clackier, do I need to swap out the PC plate to alu? I have an M1 and the config has no foam. That'll help. So when you're working with materials, you want to think about the resonant frequency of the material, of the plate, of the switches. So if you have a PC plate, the resonant frequency is going to be a little bit lower. Alu plate is going to be a little higher. Same with carbon fiber. FR4 is kind of like the mid-range, but I like FR4. You could still get some pretty good clack with FR4. And of course, brass is going to be the highest. But brass is very stiff, so a lot of people tend to stay away from that. Yeah, no problem. I've been building keyboards for way too long, so I know a lot of useless crap. And I'm an engineer, so. I'm rocking the FR4. I think I put FR4 in most of my builds. The one that I have today is going to be aluminum. I actually don't know what plates they have for this board in particular. I can look at the Geekhack page later. But I know that the edition that I have here, the Divine Edition, it goes for $580. And the regular is going to be $430. What keyboards are you guys using right now? I know Nox is using the Portico 75. Facts, for sure. It's not bad. It's not a bad keyboard, especially for the price. Oh man, I gotta show you guys. I got my... It was like one of the first GMK group buys I ever joined. Just came in today. And it's pretty. I have to show you guys later. Yeah, I wouldn't see why you would have regrets. It's a nice board. I'll show you once I get these stabs put in. It's GMK Daifuku. GMMK, actually, I just saw a video on one of them the other day. It was the Flex Kit. I mean, it came out a while ago, but I haven't heard anything, so I was like, interesting. But I think the problem was they offended a lot of people in the hobby, which I didn't really see. But I personally wouldn't own one of their boards because I've kind of evolved to more expensive boards. Not that they're bad. I mean, I would take one for review and then give it away. People were getting up in arms about them possibly stealing sets or colorways. But I looked at all the colorways that they were complaining about, and I didn't really see too many similarities between any of them. So I was thinking it was kind of a manufactured controversy. So I don't think it's anything that you need to worry about. Ooh, it's tight. Ugh. Just got lube on my fingers. Ugh. This stuff is impossible to get off. Akko were the ones who did it first, but they're kind of involving LMAO. I tend to stick away from Akko because they're budget stuff. What's up, Nox? Ooh. save that lube. That's good. That is perfect. Next one. It's not that Echo's bad. It's just the people who they choose to promote their products, they don't promote them in a way that's ethical. Yeah, you can get better, but for the similar price, probably not. Echo actually does have some pretty good stuff. I built a keyboard for my mom with the Echo Ocean Blues. Can you hear me now? I think my mic just glitched. Alright. Oh, fuck. I got lube on my desk mat. How long was I out for? I was talking like the whole time. Dude, I am just on a roll. 2 minutes? Damn. Oh my god, another perfect one. One more to go. I have 2 wires left. I think I just spilled. I'm such a doofus. Well, one of them is underneath the desk now, so I'm gonna have to go find that later. Found it. Man, this is a blooper stream. It's not one thing, it's the next. Oh my god. Can't get this open. Now watch, when I get it open, it's gonna spray everything. So I've been playing the new Zelda. And I didn't see all the hype behind it for the sole reason that everyone is giving it like 10 out of 10, but the first 2 hours was like Death Stranding walking simulator. Have any of you guys played it so far? I do like it. And after beating the first boss, I can say that was awesome. But it was kind of annoying because the hype surrounding it kind of led me to believe that it was going to be awesome right from the get-go. Alright, last one. But I do like it. And I found out there's a glitch where you can duplicate everything, so I just found a diamond and I got like 100 of them. Call me a cheater, I know. Are you playing Rise or World? I have that, and I bought it on sale, and I've still never even launched it. Alright, time to test this one. Dude, we do. You gotta show me the ropes. $220. Oh my god. Bro's on fire. Alright, we get some ticking. Gonna go in with the syringe. Please tell me it's not a bent wire. I think it's a bent wire. So, shit. Medical procedures on the stabilizer. I know, pretty much. So, since it's a bent wire, I'm gonna have to take it apart and clean it. Let me go get a rag. Hey, what's up, dude? Do you have like a nickname I can call you, because your name is so hard to say? Just got to work. Thanks, dude. Have fun at work. I'm just gonna call you MJ. We have to perform some surgery. Alright, now don't look at my face, or else I'll call you a peeping Tom. Wow, it's super bent. This is pretty tedious, but we'll get it. A little bit more. All right, it's done. All right, we can put these away. And stupid me, I already put the lube away. We're gonna grab that back out. I was so overconfident that we were gonna get it done perfectly. I'm just gonna put some light lube on here, because there's already some in there. Well, I've been building boards for a while, so I gotta have a little bit. If these are mushy, I'm gonna cry. Crying for me or for yourself? Because you have to watch this. Alright, I'm keeping it out. For me. It's still ticking. For some reason, I don't know why. Yeah, it's still ticking. I don't know why. That's all right. I can deal with that later. There's always like one stab that does that to you. Just can't let it get you down. Alright, on to everyone's favorite part. Switches. Alright, let's get this out of here. So I said I wasn't going to use the foam, so we're not. I don't know how to use this, so bear with me. I have a feeling that one kind of bent a pin. I'm not afraid of foam. I actually love plate foam. But they said to me that they're confident enough in this board that they don't need foam. So we're going to put that to the test. And I haven't actually looked at anyone else's sound test for this. But I did hear that Black Simon's spacebar wasn't really the best. Yeah, it is really nice. It's perfectly molded. Man, this plate fork is a lifesaver. The plate fork props up the plate. If you watch this, this pushes it down, but the plate fork keeps it nice and spread out. So it lets the switches click in. And on a plate that's as skeletonized as this, it probably would have been, I don't know, maybe twice as long. It probably would take twice as long. There we go. Do you really? I don't love it. It's brain on crack. Like from Pinky in the Brain? Alright, now we can start putting in the alphas. Fuck, I gotta get a new board. Well, my offer's still open, man. I'll even build it for free. On stream. Dude, Logitech Wave, don't do it. The stream board. Everyone's gonna know what you put in it. It would become one, yeah. Oh, didn't notice, it doesn't have stepped caps, so we gotta use normal caps. But that's alright. So I ordered a couple voice minis, the macro pads. I got 2 of them. I was hoping they'd be here today so we could do like a side build stream after this one. Forever immortalized on the World Wide Web, or until I delete it. Yeah, this one's cool because it lets you use your ISO enter key, which if you have the novelties for that set, the ISO novelties are usually the coolest ones. And this macro pad actually lets you use it, which is a genius idea in my opinion. So I got 2 of them. Man, this plate fork is saving me so much time and trouble. I think the great thing about this keyboard in particular is the slider. It takes up this entire side section, so I don't have to worry about putting keycaps on here. I always hate to try to find like delete or page up, page down. It's always the same thing. It's kind of monotonous. With alu plate, do you need to screw in the standoffs, or can you just leave it on and let the switches hold it in place? This one doesn't even have standoffs. It really depends on how you want it to feel. If you want it to be sturdier, sure, go ahead. But if you want it to be a little bit more flexible, I would keep the standoffs out. But then I guess it depends on the board, because some manufacturers recommend that you use the standoffs. But again, it's all personal preference. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't test this PCB before we tried it. In these ones, in the V1s? Well, they only sent me one PCB, so it's not like I could have done anything if it was wrong anyway, or if it was faulty. Alright, one more and we're good. Perfect. Sweet. Alright, let's get the build guide out. And let's see what they want us to do first. Actually, before that, the purple and yellow is a classic combo, for sure. I want to get these stabilizer clip wedges in. I think that's part of the reason why it's ticking. My favorite color schemes. I love purple. Purple and yellow is nice, but it's not my favorite. I would say that my favorite keycaps color scheme is Daifuku. And that one just came in today, so. Oh, trust me, you will. You know, I wish it fit on this keyboard, because I would love to put it on this. 2 more. Yeah, I kind of went overboard when I bought it. I bought pretty much every single set. I bought the base, I bought the numpad, I bought the Latin alphas, I bought the novelties. I went pretty hard. Okay. With that done, let's get on to this. There's no words, which is okay. Oh, do I have to... take off the weight? Alright, let's get the case up here. This looks like Alan. Where did I put my screw tray? Thanks, I actually don't know where I put my other tray. So it looks like we're gonna have to take off the rear bar. But I want to put the big weight on first. That's nice. So these are going to be probably a little smaller. Yeah. So I got to get another bit. Let's just take the whole tray out. Yep, that's it. Designed by Helix Lab 2022. Whew. That is nice. So this isn't adhesive, so I can't really put that back on. Alright, so let's get these 4 out. They're shorter than the other ones, so I'm not going to mix them together. Alright, we have 4 more to take out. And these are even longer, so we're not going to mix those together either. So I see so far we have 3 different types of screws, but, well, 4 different types of screws. 3 of them use the same Allen key. Alright, so we're going to put the long ones in here. And in here. Then we're going to put the plate in. And then they have these. Oh, looks like one of them fell out. Saved, yeah. Thanks for catching it. Alright. 6 different types of screws. Let's see, will it use the same head? Yes, it does. But they're not magnetic. Alright, let's read the instruction manual. So we're going to put 2 more of these. Wait. Yeah. On each one. Honestly, at this point, I think I would have preferred stick-ons. If someone blows on the keyboard the wrong way, it's gonna go flying. And they sent the exact amount, which means if I lost one, I'd be crap out of luck. Alright. How do these ones go on? Okay, so they go on with this facing the little ridge facing towards the keyboard. Yes, it is very interesting. I haven't seen anything like this before. I'm glad they included a build guide because it's a little bit difficult. All right, that's in. And we're going to make sure to push these little gaskets all the way to the edges so they don't interfere with the middle piece. It does look nice, and it looks really clean once you get it all done. Can't really tell how it's going to sound. All right, this plugs in right here. It's going to be fun to rebuild it with the silicone for sure. At this point, I just want to test it to make sure it works. Alright, let's get this off to the side. It's not working. I might have plugged that in upside down. There we go. I did plug it in upside down. Cool. All right, we got VIA up. We got the key tester. Everything works. All right. Let's see how many steps we got left. None. So before we put it all together, I want to put all the spare parts away, which there was only one. It was the ribbon cable. You were here. This back weight is very heavy. I only have one set that will work on this one. The gold is a little bit more yellow than I expected. I was going to use GMK Norse, but now we're going to go with white on black katakana. Yes, very classic. The hardest set for me to type on. Ooh. That looks nice. I can already tell it's going to sound a little bit hollow. You know what? I'll save that for later. Let's get this one out of the way. Just cleaning off the desk a little bit. I think a Phoenician set would look good on this. You know, it probably would. But I don't have one. What the hell? It sounds so weird. Doesn't sound bad on the alphas, actually. But that space bar, I don't know. There's something wrong with that. It kind of sounds like ricochet. I'm going to put that on last. Oh, you like this set? It does look pretty good on here. You know, it sounds a little bit hollow, but it's actually not as bad as I was expecting. And these switches are really not scratchy at all. The factory loop seems to be pretty good. White on black is my weakness. Oh, it's your kryptonite, I see. I won't tell anyone, but I will leave it on the stream forever. Oh, that's too big. Keycap puller. Again, I gotta flex my keycap puller. Alchemy. Coolest puller on the market. So we're gonna go ahead and put our menu and then control. And then I need the other three. All right, moment of truth time. Ooh. That's nice. It's a little pingy, I will say. I'm just going to set it up in VIA. If I can. I'm actually not sure. It's not working in VIA. Let's try Vile. Start file web. No devices detected. I actually don't have the JSON file, so I can't even use that. Either way, I will request that from them later. Actually, I'll request it from them now. The mods are really, really pingy. I don't really want to have to, but I might want to take this apart and put the silicone foam in. But let's do a sound test. And it's going to suck because I always use this as backspace because I'm an HHKB user. But we'll see. I can't type. It's these keycaps. Actually, that sounds pretty good. Alright, let me turn the music down and we can do a sound test. Okay, so the Click Clack website has the JSON file. And at least that's what he said. Oh, driver and firmware up here. Initial release firmware. Okay, so this is a UF2. I actually forget how to import these. Rank, what do you mean? Oh, Frank. What's up? I actually haven't done one yet because I'm trying to figure out how to upload the UF2. So let's... Flashing guide. Alright. Download the flashing tool here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to actually unplug the keyboard and put it into reset mode. No, I did not. But before I do that, I want to open up QMK Toolbox. Yeah, the sound tests aren't done yet, unfortunately. It's not that we're having trouble, it's I'm having trouble. Because I'm a doofus. Alright, so we're going to plug this in. We're going to press the reset button. Huh. The sides are fingerprint magnet. Yeah, but there's protective film on it. Oh, I grabbed the soldered PCB one. I can't read Chinese, but this website is in Chinese. Alright, product manual, driver and firmware, Discord, YouTube, okay. The 3rd edition. Oh, this manual is in Chinese. Sorry you guys can't see what I'm doing. If anyone knows how to upload a UF2 file, any help would be appreciated. Have your UF2 ready, connect your keyboard to your computer, a new drive should show up to for your keyboard. Does it? It doesn't. Learning Chinese so you can get your VIA file. Okay, here we go. Copy. Paste. Okay, there we go. Drag and drop. It's completed. And then we just got to do this. And then... Oh, wow, that sounds so good. But it doesn't have the back on it. So I'm assuming there's some reverberation coming from this back plate. I don't have any tape with me. I would do a force break mod. Alright, let's try VIA now. Yeah, dude, listen to this. This is without the back on the keyboard. I'm just going to do a quick typing test. Sounds amazing. So we're gonna try to update the key map. Still not working. I think it's a VIA problem. Nope. It does. It sounds really good. We're going to put the back piece back on. Kind of sucks because I don't have any more tape. Trying to see if I have any tape. Give me 1 second. I have some Kapton tape. It'll have to do. It's so thin, I doubt it will do anything. Hey, what's up, Greg? How you doing? We're just doing a little force break mod with Kapton tape because I don't have any blue tape. Actually, for these ones, I'm going to put them on the bottom case. I've been pretty good. Did you get those headphones yet? It's thin, but it should give a tiny bit of a gap, which is all we need. Alright, let's put this bad boy back together. I'm gonna order them soon, waiting until Amazon lowers prices for Memorial Day. That's a good idea. I just bought a camera lens, and I got a Memorial Day deal on it. It was like 50 bucks off. Well, you came just in the nick of time because we're going to be doing a sound test in just a minute. And if I don't like it, I'm taking it back apart tomorrow. Oh, that fixed it. That fixed it for sure. That sounds 100 times better. Wow. Greg, trust Knox. He is like the headphone guru that I know in my life. All right. Don't troll me because I use a wrist rest. It's just easier for me, okay? All right. So we're going to do a little sound test here. Not bad. This sounds pretty good. Let's do another one. So I saw a review of these switches from Dutchmaster W, and he said he could hear a lot of leaf crunch on these particular switches. Now, I actually don't hear any. These switches are clean, they're smooth, and they're really poppy. They aren't even long pole. The modifiers are a little bit pingy or hollow, but I would say they're really good. These are the Vertex V1 switches, pre-lubed. And I really like them. I'm going to do another sound test, and I'm going to put the microphone above the modifiers a little bit. So it's going to kind of block your view. Oh, caps lock was on. Alright, so this is the state of the modifiers after I did the force break mod. I want to try a different switch in spacebar. Shit, I can't. Let me take a switch out of my arc. Switch puller. This keyboard is stuck on rainbow RGB, and I hate RGB. Oh, yeah. That is nice. Let's do it again. Let's do another sound test. That sounds a lot better. You know, I want to try a couple more in the modifiers because these are long pull. So I want to put one in the enter and backspace because this keyboard might sound better. Well, the modifiers at least with long pulls. I feel like I'm harvesting from my arc. There's some sort of weird vibraty sound coming from the backspace. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't think it's the stabilizer because when I took the bottom case off, it didn't have that problem. So, oh shit, the freaking beetle fell off again. So I'm going to try to take the case off. And I'm going to put another layer of force break. My headphones I have right here. These are the AKG K7XX from Drop when they were still called Mass Drop. And I have a shit stack. Shit, I can't find where the edge of the tape is. Here it is. Gasket foam in your mods. That doesn't sound like a bad idea, but I don't want to do that. I have a feeling it's due to some sort of I don't know, metal on metal contact. Because it got noticeably better when I did the force break. I mean, Kapton is not the best force break mod, but it's better than nothing. All right. Let's try this again. You couldn't get enough power into your hi-fi mans even with your shit stack? I got a shit heresy and all was resolved. What's the heresy? Oh, before your stack. Maybe any amp or interference recommendations. Something small, but would prefer an interface because my audio is connected to an audio app, not just directly to Windows. I haven't used anything small. I mean, my shit stack is... It takes up a pretty good chunk of the desk. It's bigger than one of my speakers. Oh, the Magni heresy. Alright, I felt a little bit more resistance when putting this on, so I'm hoping it's a little bit less rattly. If this fixes the problem, I'm going to come back to Helix Labs and see if they can start putting in some silicone. Oh, wow, that is night and day difference. Night and day. Beat it with a hammer. Yeah, right. This keyboard costs more than your headphones. Alright, let's do a sound test with this on. It sounds really good with no foam. Like, extremely good. Just small. Works well, but all you need is volume control and maybe some little EQ. I'm going to tell you that most stacks don't have EQ unless you start getting really expensive. So I'm going to recommend something cheap. If you want something good, entry level, it's like $100 for the amp and $100 for the DAC. Get a shit stack. They're all you need. And they're good. I wouldn't recommend anything with EQ unless you can get it for a really good price. But then you got to think about quality. How good is it? I don't know. All right, let's do a sound test. Sounds pretty good. They will not be all you need if you want to run a mic through it, though. I already use a VM for a bit of EQ and it works fine. Yeah, VM for EQ is perfectly fine. I think the main reasons you want to get a damp and amp and DAC is for extra power for those power-hungry headphones. I'm happy with how this sounds. It just needs a little bit of force break mod. And this is kind of loose, so I'm going to stick a piece of tape on the prong, see if we can fix that. No, it does not like the tape. Alright guys, I think we're going to do one more sound test and I'm going to call it for the night. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I like this a lot, but I think they should do something to help with the case ping, whether it be little thin silicone strips that they can implement when you're closing the case together or something, because that rattling or reverberation that I heard when I started typing on it the first time was actually super noticeable and it made the board sound really bad. So I'm going to talk to them about this, and it's something simple that they can add into every package. So thanks for joining, everyone. I hope you have a great night. And I'm going to have to learn how to raid people because I don't know yet. See you later, Greg. I'm going to figure out how to raid sometime. All right, everybody. I'm off for the night.